6 minutes. 6 minutes until we start the programming. So grab your pizza and drinks. You got 6 minutes.
Hello. Hello, hello, hello. We're going to get started. I'm going to try and get the crowd to pay attention. Y'all come towards the front. Hello. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. We're going to get started. If y'all want to move to the front and any conversations that you want to continue, you can go outside. We're going to pull the food back and no more drinks at this point. If y'all want to come to the front, we're going to get started. Hello. Okay. Okay, last drink. Nice. Okay, and if y'all want to talk, y'all can go outside or come up towards the front. Hey, Raj, y'all want to come up towards the front? Let's get started. Oops. Hello. Here I am. I'm running around. So, anyway, thank you. Gosh, they're quiet. This is amazing. I'm always shocked when I look out because, we just had South. Oh, we're about to start. But anyway, okay. So, yeah. So we just had South by Southwest, and it's spring break, but yet we have a crowd full of people. Thank you for being here. Welcome to Fiesta. Fiesta stands for, come on, founders, investors, entrepreneurs, and adventurers. So we have a lot of those today, folks that are visiting for South by Southwest, from other countries, from other places. So thank you for being here. Fiesta is not just getting started, but we're going to bring the networking and connections unlike any other event that you've been to. So get ready to make some of the best connections here in Austin, because tonight literally could change everything. You never know what a conversation will open up. And that's what I really appreciate about doing these events. My name is Cherie Werner, and I am the co-founder of Fiesta. I'm joined by my husband, John, the CTO, and the founder of Event Magic. What's Event Magic? It's these little QR codes. I mean, is this not the niftiest check-in system? It's so easy. And if you turn to somebody, take out your phone and scan their name badge, you will get an SMS message saying that you connected. But more importantly, you will get a digest tomorrow of everybody that you scanned or scanned you and everybody that attended, because there's no way you're going to meet everybody in this room. So cheers to Event Magic for making it easier. I also have Ryan, who you're going to meet later, and our volunteers. So Fiesta isn't just another networking opportunity. It's where magic happens. Lifelong friendships, connections, people have found co-founders here. Dream teams have started over coffees after meeting at Fiesta, maybe even a romance or two. And several folks have even found jobs by networking. So tonight is about real connections that change lives. So dive in. Be willing to talk to the person next to you, because you never know who they are or what they do. So the heart, Fiesta is the heart of the Austin startup community. And by that, we're focused on founders and helping founders to be seen. We love to give founders an opportunity to pitch their startups. So we give 10 to 12 founders each month an opportunity to take the stage. In 1 minute, they get to share what they're working on. We also tell their founder stories so that we can inspire others. And more importantly, my favorite part is sharing their wins, their celebrations. And then we publish this all in our newsletter, which goes out to close to 8,000 folks. How many of you get the newsletter? Raise your hand. Do you read it? Okay, thank you for saying yes. So our events run smoothly because of volunteers. I have Raffaella here, who is always stepping up and helping in the kitchen. I have my daughter also, Kaylee, somewhere. Oh, right there. She was behind Raffaella. So she was helping in the kitchen. Who else is helping? I have Shane is over here helping, Homer, Ryan. Yes, these are individuals who give of their time and show up to help us set up and clean up. My favorite thing to ask is how many of you are visiting Fiesta for the very first time? Raise your hand. I mean, someone was saying, I'm visiting for the first time. I'm like, yeah, you and about 50% of the other people here tonight are visiting for the first time. So those that are regulars, please give a warm Fiesta and welcome to the newbies. Thank you. Well, given how many first-timers, bathrooms are out the back door to your right past the elevator. If you parked in the parking garage, you definitely want to go over to the check-in table and get one of these little vouchers that will save you some money on the way out. How many are new to Austin? I've lived in Austin for almost 35 years, and so I always like to find out who has moved to Austin and has been here for 1 year or less. Raise your hand. 1 year, keep your hands high. Okay, how about 6 months or less? 6 months, I have some over here. 3 months, back, 3 months? No? Okay, 3 months, keep your hand up. Okay, how about 1 month? 1 month or less? Nope. Over here, okay, how many of you are just hanging around from South by Southwest? Yeah. Okay, did anybody arrive today? Anybody arrive today? Where? Kitty and Coco, yeah. Yeah, they actually drove all the way in from Longview, Texas. And, right? Yeah, that's right. And then we also have someone from Boone, North Carolina. I know, you never know who's going to be here. So, okay. So so Fiesta is, like I said, more than a meetup. We're the largest monthly event that happens here at Capital Factory, attracting close to 200 plus attendees each month. And when you're new to a city, where do you begin? Well, that's what Fiesta has stepped up to do. We're trying to provide resources and curriculum and things to help founders on their journey, because everybody's on a unique journey. Y'all haven't gone ahead. But anyway, so our platform, we have the community calendar on it. How many of you actually look at the community calendar? It's the best way to navigate finding founder events. We also archive our past newsletters so that you can read about the founders and funders. And we have a directory of accelerators and incubators and a whole lot more on the Fiesta community website. So if you scan that QR code, you will be taken to the website and you can see everything that we're doing. But we have recently launched Fiesta Connect. And Fiesta Connect is taking us from, IRL, in real life events, to URL, online events. And we're really excited about that because I'm always looking for ways to continue to elevate and help founders. And so I know during South by I met a lot of individuals who were visiting from New York, and they have services and offerings for founders, and that's what we're going to be able to put onto the Fiesta Connect. We want to help you grow your startup, so by scanning this QR code, you can join over 250 who have already signed up, and we're going to have mentors on the platform. We're looking to have coaches and different things like that to help you with your journey. I have Daniel. Where's Daniel? He's going to come share a little bit more about Fiesta Connect and all the resources.
Hey guys, first of all, I think this is a really big Fiesta because it's the first Fiesta with daylight savings time, and it's light outside. It's amazing. So for all who did South by and are back, awesome. I love that. Right? You guys were like, hey, I just did 2 weeks of partying and now I want to party some more. So you guys are probably a really good time at 6-3. So we'll have to go hang. Anyway, so yeah, Fiesta Connect. Just what is it? What are we doing with it? Ultimately, we know that founders have a hard journey, and there's a lot to do. You have to deal with money. You have to deal with investors. You have to deal with clients. You have to deal with how are you going to do hires. There's a lot to sift through. And so ultimately, with Fiesta Connect, is we want to help you. We want a place for people who are founders, maybe even thinking. Maybe they're not even there. Maybe you're like, man, like, I don't know, this is kind of a cool idea. Maybe I should do it. Just join Fiesta Connect and just hop on. And we have experts, like Cherie said. We have coaches. We're going to be launching workshops and webinars here in April coming up. We just asking you, A, sign up, and B, if you've already signed up, just engage. Just post your wins and celebrations. We have a whole channel for that, and I think that's probably my favorite channel, is you get to see different founders who have had a big win. We just had someone post a whole thing. They just had a pretty big influencer do a whole TikTok about their startup. And that's really fun. So we want you to be on there. So yeah, just join and engage. That's all we're asking. Thanks.
Thanks, Daniel. And when the volunteer QR code comes around, like as we're networking, scan that if you want to sign up and be a mentor, because on there, we're not just asking for you to show up here at Fiesta, but we're looking for mentors, and we want to use your gifts and talents. So anyway, we meet on the third Tuesday. That means we'll be seeing you all back here on April 15th, plus 50% other new people. Also, we couldn't do our events without sponsors, and I want to give a shout out to Capital Factory, the center of gravity for entrepreneurs here in Texas. I have Aaron. Aaron's over here. Let me make sure, so they can see you, Aaron. Yes, if you have any questions about Capital Factory, co-working, Capital Factory itself, want to visit it, talk to Aaron. And I want to give a huge shout out to the best media team. I have Teo with Austin Production House, who is behind the video camera, and Stella with Stella Lumina, and the magic behind the camera. What I love about what they do is that they capture this event and make it possible for us to go back and relive the magic each and every month. The videos and photos will be available by next Tuesday in the newsletter. And if you go out to the website, the photos are typically up there by Thursday or Friday, right, Stella? Yeah. Oh, tonight, she is really fast. Yes, that's true. So, okay, our bar sponsor and after-party venue is Retail Therapy. I have Tatum and Brandy in the back. Let's give a huge shout-out, and thanks to Retail Therapy. They keep the drinks flowing and our vibes high because we could all use some liquid magic. And be sure to show them some love, and tips speak louder than words. So they have a little tip jar back over there. Again, the party here does not have to end at 8:30. We can go over to Retail Therapy. It's super easy to get to. You go out the back door, turn to your right by the elevators, make another right, go out those glass doors, walk down the stairs, and right there on the corner of 7th and Brazo, boom, you're there. So I hope to see you. Yeah, we need sponsors. We're always looking for sponsors. So if you know of anybody that would love to get in front of our community of founders, have them reach out to us, use a QR code and scan that. And now, this is one of my favorite parts because founders are always looking for who are the funders. And so we have done our best to try and get 2 funders at each event. And tonight we have 2 incredible funders who are here to kind of pull back the curtain on what they do and what they offer. So starting off, it gives me great joy to introduce you to Sarah Morgan. But first, let's see, where's Sarah? Let's give a round of applause. She just got promoted to VP over at S3 Ventures. Not only is she making waves in venture capital, but she also co-leads the Austin Women in Venture group, where she's helping other VCs in uplifting them and supporting them. When she's not supporting the local network, she's getting to know founders, and then you can also find her on trails with her dog, Check. Yep, Chex Mix, and looking for the next big venture. So tell us more about S3.
Amazing. Can we give Cherie a big round of applause? I'm not sure I know a single other person in the Austin city limits who could bring out this big of a crowd after South by, so super impressed with her. I'm here to introduce myself and S3 Ventures. Thank you guys for having me. I'll try and demystify a little bit of the funder side, although find me after for a longer conversation. So at Sarah Morgan, I'm a VP at S3 Ventures. I've been there for about 4 years. I'm a Texas native, just like S3. I was born and raised in Dallas, Texas. Went out to the East Coast for a brief little stint. Don't blame me for that. Went to school, worked at in investment banking for a couple of years before realizing that wasn't my long-term path, going to work at Microsoft in corporate strategy, where I realized that I loved technology and loved kind of the innovative side of things. So came back to Texas, got my MBA at UT, where I've been working, go the Horns, where I started with the Venture Fellows program, where I found S3. So have really enjoyed doing the investing side of things. As I said, S3 is based in Texas, based in Austin, has been around for almost 20 years, have 900 million in assets under management. So we're on our 7th fund right now, which is a $250 million fund, about half deployed. So always looking for software companies that kind of fit our mold of what we're looking to invest in. A little bit about what we do invest in. We are early stage B2B software investors. So think seed to Series B, so seed, Series A, and Series B. Typically B2B SaaS. We do a little bit of medical device as well, which is a little bit of a tangent, but super interesting and fascinating. We look for companies that are, have strong fundamentals. I love to hear like founder problem fit, somebody who knows the issue they're trying to go out and solve really well. And so that's where we get really excited. We do $1 to $10 million initial checks, can invest $20 million plus over a life of a company. So love to be along for the ride, and we know all the hard work that's going in needs continued support, and so we strive to be that. A little bit about what is unique about S3. The first thing is that since our beginning almost 20 years ago, we've been backed by the same single limited partner, which is a multi-billion-dollar family foundation. That's unique for a couple of reasons. One, I know if you're a founder and you've gone out and fundraised, you understand that that takes a lot of time and energy, and I'm not trying to rub it in your face, but we have not had to do that. So we are allowed to spend more time with our founders and really be hands and boots on the ground to be supportive for you as you go and scale your company. And then second, we just don't have reserve constraints and can really be supportive long-term, continue to invest. And that's what I said, the 20 plus million. If we're along for the ride, we're along for the ride. And that's where kind of the hands-on support comes in. We really strive to, whether it's go-to-market strategy, fundraising help, introductions are kind of a given, but working on a financial model, I've built many financial models for startups. It's not, I won't advertise it beyond this small group, but we're always happy to help. We have a lot of resources. If you go to our website, we actually have like an operating model template that I built, a cap table template I built. So if you're a founder, please go reference that. It is a really good just baseline of information to help you kind of get off the ground with fundraising. But yeah, we're just super excited about investing in software companies building in Texas especially. So please come and find me if you're doing that. And thank you guys so much for having me. Thanks.
Thank you, Sarah. So what's really cool is we do videotape these pitches or things, and we keep them up on the website so you can always reference them in the future. And also next Tuesday, our Fiesta Focus newsletter comes out, and we're going to be highlighting Sarah, and then the following newsletter will highlight our other funder. So next up, I have Anya Spilker, who I met through Lunch Club about 3 years ago, and every time she's in Austin, she comes to Fiesta. And I fondly refer to her as my adopted daughter. But, as a startup mama here, I have a lot of y'all. So no favorites. Anyway, she's a renowned German-born entrepreneur and international founder recognized as one of Mexico's top 10 female CEOs in 2024. Wow. Also, after bootstrapping for nearly 9 years and growing her company into one of the top 3 platforms for learning German in Latin America, her company is called Zola Languages. She has decided to expand her impact as an angel investor and has recently launched her podcast, Mentor Up, the go-to resource for those looking to thrive in business and innovation. Let's warmly welcome Anya to the stage. Come on.
I thought I was the only daughter. Okay. It's okay. Fun fact. I was here 3 or 4 years ago pitching my startup, which I'm not going to do today. It still exists, though. So my name is Anja. I was born and raised in Germany. I've lived in many different countries. And from this international experience, I would like to share with you today a funding source that goes beyond this typical fast track, I would say. So this funding source allowed me to bootstrap my company for 9 years. And it's called the investment in yourselves as founders. And I think this is so important to say that because I have learned, or I was able to learn from so many people from all over the world. And I think without that, I wouldn't have been able to survive this. So one thing that I want to say is that VC money is great, but it's not going to help you through all these different and difficult stages, this roller coaster ride that you're going to face on this journey. And that's why I want to tell you as well that this part of investing in yourselves is so extremely important. So I was able to do that. And I mean, one of the reasons why I came here to the US was to learn from you guys. And thanks to F.I.E.S.T.A, F.I.E.S.T.A has actually helped me a lot 3-4 years ago. And so I hope this is the same. This is going to be the same for you. So I think there's 3 key factors, and that's also what I share on this podcast called Mentor Up, where I not only tell my own story, but also other stories and investors and founders. And I think the 3 main or the key elements here are really the global network, don't underestimate that. Then the lifelong learning is a very important factor as well. And the third one is the personal development. Yeah, I mean, the startups that I currently support, this is something that I want to see at least. I mean, you all know this number, that only 10% succeed, right? And at least the startups that I support, I don't want just 10% to succeed. I would say at least 1/3 to succeed. And so with that, thank you very much. And happy startup funding and founding. Thank you.
Amazing. I'm really excited because Anja is going to be one of the mentors on our F.I.E.S.T.A Connect platform. And seriously, reach out to her. She is a world of wisdom. Also, if you are a funder or investor here this evening and you want to pitch in the future, scan this QR code and we'd love to have you. Let's see. F.I.E.S.T.A is like a very collaborative hub. We want you to find the various networking events, the various people out there doing things to help. So if you're like a CPG company, on the 4th Thursday, Mark Nathan hosts his CPG meetup. We also have Ada, who does the foundation classes, 101 and 201. And if you're in AI, you definitely want to go to the 4th Tuesday event hosted by Jake O'Shea. All of these different events are found on the F.I.E.S.T.A calendar. But again, we're here to collaborate and help you as a founder find what's going to benefit what you're working on. Our next female founder event is on the 1st Tuesday of each month. And it is on April 1st, and I'm not fooling you. So anyway, we finally found a place to host us. It's going to be at Lynx. We'd love to have any female founder there to join us. And it's pitch time. Yes, the best time ever. So get ready for the most exciting part of the evening. I know our founders are ready. Are y'all ready? Yes, yes. We're going to move this as we're getting ready. And I want the energy to continue. And we're going to introduce our 11 pitch presenters. Ryan is, not us. Yes, yes. And 11, oh, yeah, one had to go home sick. That's right. But what I'm really excited about is 8 of them are pitching for the very first time. And we have a pretty good representation of male and female, which I'm always excited about. So let's give a warm welcome to Ryan and take it away.
All All right, so just a couple things. You guys have done a really, really great job of giving your undivided attention. All I've heard was the camera clicks the whole time, so just continue with that. We do have to be out of here at 8:30, and everyone knows that I will kick you out at 8:30. So unfortunately, you can take it to retail therapy, but we can't stay in here. You will see on the screen there's a little bar that goes down from green, yellow to red. That is their 60-second countdown. So we will need to clap them off stage like that. Once the 60 seconds is up, don't be ashamed. I'll help you out, okay? The last thing is if you want to talk to anybody afterwards, please do so. If there's anyone you couldn't find me. I will show you who they are. And then if you want to pitch, also find me because I can set you up with that. So our first presenter is Kitty Bogle-Sherman. She's the co-founder of Endora Technologies, Inc. Her guilty pleasure is karaoke, and she's actually performing a song tonight. I'm kidding. So, totally kidding.
I mean, I could, I guess. Maybe later. Okay, hi. So thank you, first of all, to Cherie and John and Ryan for having us. My sister Coco and I are the co-founders of Endora Technologies. And so Endora is a suite of mobile games. They're all personalized with the memories saved in your phone, designed to make reflection a daily ritual. So we live in a world full of distractions, and as a result, as a society, we've stopped reflecting. And this is actually a huge problem because reflection is a necessary component to innovation, creativity, and personal evolution. So Endora is designed to unlock the power of nostalgic reflection for each of its users. And one of the leading researchers in the field of nostalgic reflection, oh my gosh, the time is gone. So basically, we just released Endora TV, and y'all need to check it out. We're raising $250,000 from angels to prove our go-to-market and get to revenue. And our goal is to spark 1 million memories this year. Our ultimate mission is to raise the collective consciousness. So come find me if you're interested in that. We'd love to connect with you. Thank you.
Okay, she did have like 3 seconds, so we just gotta be mindful. She gets a whole 60 seconds. Okay, next up is John UK. He is the founder of GameTree, and this man brings strategy and creativity to the table literally because he paints miniature models battling in war-top table games.
Hey guys. Thanks for your attention. Battling with tabletop war games is a very niche hobby, and as you can understand, it's difficult to find friends into this kind of stuff. So I started an app for finding gamer friends. It looks at your tastes, your personality, your values, works for hundreds of thousands of games, video games, board games. I've personally moved around the world a lot. Every time I have to rebuild my tribe, even playing online games, you used to play with like friends or on a server, you get to know people, but now you're mostly just clicking a button with a bunch of random people yelling at you, telling you to kill yourself. So GameTree is now about 1.3 million people signed up with no paid promotions. The next step is to be a central network for gamers because I personally don't want to post about gaming on like Instagram and Facebook. That's kind of embarrassing. I'm a little embarrassed right now. And it's finally a place you can like post something and just the right people will see it that are interested in something or predicted to like that. So we've raised from the CMO who blew up Tinder, the CEO of Match Group, the CEO of Activision Blizzard, some good names. And then what I've always wanted to do is equity crowdfunding. So that's coming up in a couple months. So talk to me if that's interesting to you guys.
Okay, next we have Nicole Pletka. She's the founder of Whisper, and before she was diving into entrepreneurship, she was actually unearthing history as an archaeologist and lighting up the dance floor as a salsa dancer.
Hey everybody, I'm Nicole. I want to tell you about Whisper. So we all have our favorite business, the coffee shop that we love because they know our order, right? But there's typos on their menu. Or that bookstore with our favorite events. But they're always out of paper towels in their bathroom. We don't want to shame them on public media, right? We love them. But what do? Fill out some long survey form that they have? We don't want to do that either. So instead, we're going to use Whisper. Whisper allows you to give private, direct feedback to those businesses that you love. And what do the businesses get out of it? Well, we use our AI to combine that private feedback with public reviews and industry insights. That way, they have a business consultant right in the palm of their hands for a very small fee. This way, we get to use tech for good and love one another, community helping community. Whisper is not just a feedback app.
It is the future of how small businesses are going to grow.
Okay. Next, we have Josh Levine. He is the founder of Thorian AI. He plays trumpet in a punk meets jazz band called Ragabash, and he actually plays locally, so if you want to find him, where are your normal spots? Oh, Hotel Vegas. Okay. And then he was actually recently featured on KUT.
Hi, everybody. I'm Josh. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Thorian. And what we do is we build custom data sets with no DevOps for small businesses and non-technical organizations. Now, what this does is it represents the internal internet of your organization. Talk to your emails, your files, your spreadsheets, your Slack channels, anything that represents the store of independent knowledge in your company that has not been indexed by public AI, plus your curated third-party data that you're using from the Census Bureau and other data sets. We use AI processing, machine learning, and data science techniques on the back end so that our customers don't have to do any work, upload, query, and go. We're looking for customers. We are currently raising our first pre-seed round. I'd love to talk to you about it afterwards. Thank you so much.
Ramya Ganti, she's the founder of Baby Steps. I think we're waiting on the slide. Here we go. Okay, so Ramya and her husband actually take food very seriously, that they rank all the restaurants they go to, they log any standout dishes, and they put it all on a Trello board. That is data I want, so if you can send that my way. Yeah.
Hi, everyone. Quick show of hands, please. Who here knows someone who is pregnant? Who here has kids? You're going to resonate with this. Pregnancy is a roller coaster ride. Body is changing daily, emotions are running wild, and lots of questions are popping up on a daily basis. Is this safe for me to eat? Is this symptom normal? And so on. Today, pregnant people get answers to these questions by doing doom scrolling or going through a lot of opinion-based, confusing threads online, only adding to their confusion and stress. Enter Baby Steps, an AI pregnancy co-pilot that provides research-backed answers to your pregnancy questions and also connects you with experts like doulas and nutritionists over messages. With Baby Steps, no one will ever feel alone in their pregnancy journey. We are currently raising an angel round of $300,000 to create a real impact in the pregnancy space. If this is something that hits home, I would love to talk. Thank you.
Okay, Stefan Condelmo is the founder of Parallax, and he actually originally set out to be a chef, but after too many early Sunday brunch shifts, he decided to go with law instead. But my theory is that there was a lot of arguing in the kitchen, so.
Thank you, thank you. 60% of US startups and small businesses never work with an attorney because they're too expensive, they're too slow, and it's too hard to find someone that you actually trust. This leaves founders with two bad choices. Do nothing and hope for the best, or play as an attorney and take the risk of making a costly mistake. As a corporate attorney for more than 29 years and a two-time venture-backed entrepreneur, I started Parallax to be the new choice, an AI-powered platform that provides on-demand legal support that is AI-assisted but verified by actual attorneys built right into the workflow, resulting in a reduction in cost and time by 80%. Since launching our beta in late January, we're doubling our customer count month over month and continue to expand our pipeline. So, for you who are frustrated with legal and need help, I'd ask you to join us in redefining legal support for business. Together, we can fix legal for the better. Thank you.
Okay, Luke Thorson is the founder of LogMe AI, and he actually reached 2,000 total levels in old RuneScape. So I don't know if anyone played that game, but I did, and that took up way too much time. But this is actually quite a milestone, because I think the maximum possible levels is 2,277. So like 200 short? That's crazy.
What's up, guys? I didn't actually know that that was a part of my introduction, but I'm Luke. I'm founder and chief executive officer at VlogMe.ai. We're a social growth app that helps creators grow faster on social media. So you can scan this QR code on either side of me right now, and you can go ahead and click the website button to download my app. Don't worry, I'm not going to be upset if you're using your phone during my pitch. So VlogMe is a social app that helps creators consistently hit the Explore page or the For You page on social media. And we do this by looking at real-time audience data, historical trends, and proven viral hooks. And we use these to equip creators and brands with everything they need in order to consistently create content that has a high chance at reaching the Explore page. It's really awesome, and the creators on our tool already have recently surpassed over 100 million total followers. So to celebrate this awesome milestone, which is pretty insane, I want to offer every single person in here a free pro subscription to VlogMe.ai. So if you download the app using this link over here and enter the code F.I.E.S.T.A, you're going to get free pro access if you do it before midnight. Thank you.
Okay, Ariana Barami, is the founder of F.I.E.S.T.A. She is known to turn existential crises into poetry. So if you give her a moment, she'll probably convince you that technology should be less big brother and more wise grandmother.
So we live in the age of infinite noise. Millions of people looking for the right people to collaborate, and they waste time on meetings with the wrong people. The global networking industry is about $67 billion worth, and we still cannot find a way to connect with valuable people. So I'm Ariana, CEO and co-founder of F.I.E.S.T.A, and F.I.E.S.T.A is a AI-powered matchmaking expert system. It's a network intelligence that connects entrepreneurs with the right people at the right time. And instead of searching, you're given a digital ambassador, an AI that knows you really well, that knows what you're going to build, and will curate your perfect connections. I live for connecting technology and human connection, and I'm also collaborating with a leading AI expert right now to make this happen. So connect with me if you're curious. Thank you.
Roger Pacina is the founder of E-Vehicles Corporation, and he loves running around the Ladyburg hike and bike trail. So if you missed him here, throw your tennis shoes on and just chase him down there.
Most first responder agencies right now are about 50% understaffed. They need help. Research shows that for every one taxpayer dollar put in public safety, about 25 cents is actually used effectively. Why is that? When you call 911, you still do it through the telephone, and you communicate verbally about your 911 call, and oftentimes that information is inaccurate. My name is Roger Pacina, and I'm the CEO of E-Vehicles Corporation. Enter the drone as a first responder. We send a drone to your 911 call. It arrives fast, within 3 minutes, and it allows the operator to know exactly what resources to send to your call, which can save the city money, but more importantly, lives. And my ask, yeah, when you see one of our drones in the city later this year, throw up a peace sign, please.
Okay, Will Klein is the founder of the Journaling Habit, and he once made it onto the leaderboards for most hours spent coding in a single week. Priorities of sleep and sunlight were not high on that list.
Journaling is the habit of winners, and you're missing it. It's the edge the best swear by, so don't sleep on it. Even still, journaling guilt runs rampant. That is the guilt people feel when they're not journaling as much as they know they should. My team and I saw it all the time. Sally starts a journaling habit. She wants to be the next Sarah Blakely. She writes to a cute prompt. A week later, she crashes and burns. That's where our app steps in. Our app not only stores your thoughts, it actually analyzes them. It breaks down each week and month what you thought about the most, how your mood shifted, how you progressed towards your goals, and even hidden patterns you might not have noticed. Half of you in this room are dropping the ball on an important habit in your life, and you know it. You iPhone users have no excuses. Journaling guilt is over. We built the fix. Just search the journaling habit on Apple App Store. Download now and permanently secure the foundational habit of journaling. Years ago at this event, I met someone special, actually standing right over there. Since then, she's been my sweetheart, and tonight she's actually here supporting me. Kira, come on up to the stage. Kira, we met in this room right over by that pole years ago. Ever since you've stood by my side, you've been my girlfriend, my sweetheart. Tonight, I'm making you my wife. Kira, will you marry me?
Wow. You guys wanna take some photos. Can you get some photos of them? Shuri did say romance. If anyone caught that in the beginning. All right. So go ahead into retail therapy and celebrate with them tonight. Okay, so that's all we have. We will continue to network until 8:30, but again, I will be kicking you out. But if you guys could just pick up your trash so I don't have to do it all by myself, that would be wonderful. If there's anyone you want to talk to, they are all up here, but if you can't find them, find me.